Hello everyone, after having to stop these videos for a couple of weeks, I am back. Today is Sunday and that means it is time for the weekly flyby. This episode is a bit special since it will feature all the news from the last 3 weeks. We are starting with the release of the Apache MPD frames by Total Controls. The hardware allows you to replicate the MFD control frames you can see in the AH-64 Apache cockpit, which is a vital part of any simpit of this helicopter. Total Controls made the MPD frames available. These frames are a replica of the real ones you can find in the Apache, measuring about 213mm by 230mm. According to the company, the frames are designed with VR in mind, and the logical layout of the frames will let you reach all buttons quick and easily. Each package contains 2 frames and 2 desk mounts as well as 2 cardboard dummy screens. Please keep in mind that the frames do not include working screens, and it is comprised of 31 programmable buttons, 2 potentiometers, 1 3-position switch, adjustable lighting, and it connects with USB-C cables which are included and it can be set up as left, right or center MPD. Each desk mount is completely made of metal with options for 2 tilting positions. Screws are included, but you will need your own Allen or X keys. You can purchase the MPD frames right away from the Total Controls website for €295. Check out the link in the video description. Over 2 years after its release, the X-Rotors AW109 finally sees itself being updated to version 4.01, fulfilling its promise to get back to the helicopter, a strategy which was understandably frowned upon by a lot of community members. X-Rotors has finally released the update for the AW139. The changelog, which you can find on our website, is extensive and it covers quite a few improvements, bug fixes and updates. Check out the link in the video description for the full changelog and know how to download the update. Orbx has released Landmarks Melbourne for Microsoft Flight Simulator. The product is part of the Landmarks line, which aims to enhance cities and regions inside Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's safe to say Microsoft and Azubo revolutionized the way we enjoy the scenery in a sim, but it is also clear that it is possible to improve on top of the fantastic world they have created. And that is exactly what Orbx is doing, this time with their own hometown. Classic buildings such as the Royal Exhibition Centre, St. Patrick's Cathedral, Parliament of Victoria and Shrine of Remembrance can now be visited in the virtual world of Microsoft Flight Simulator in their full glory, as do other modern structures. The Melbourne Museum, Colin Arch, Dockland Towers, and the soon-to-be completed Shangri-La and Sapphire by the Garden Twin Towers are present as well. To increase realism and immersion, Orbx also added a few animated features which can be appreciated from the air, especially in a helicopter. You'll be able to see the metro trains on the viaduct between Flanders and Southern Cross stations, hot air balloons and racehorses on Mooney Valley and Flemington Racecourse. Speaking of helicopters, we are not forgotten and the company has added a few features for us, which includes the Children's Hospitals, Royal Hospital and Victoria Police Centre Tower, all with landable helipads. But you can also find some floating helipads along the downtown and port sections of the Yarra River. Orbx also adds that the port areas west of downtown has received careful attention, with custom models for industrial buildings and container crates, high beam night lighting and a diverse collection of ships and boats. Outside of the city centre, we have added custom models of the key VFR reporting points of the Melbourne Basin Visual Pilot Guide, such as Doncaster and Parkmore Shopping Centres, Leverton Bomb Tower and Victoria Police Training Academy. Expect some surprises as well, as you may find some other interesting animated features both on the ground and in the air. Landmarks Melbourne City Pack is now available and you can get it at Orbx. During the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase Livestream 2022, Microsoft has shown 2 helicopters in the sim. The stream covered a lot of material that is coming for Xbox and PC, and the stuff that really got our attention was a segment about Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is commemorating its 40th anniversary. In this segment, Microsoft is introducing us to new aircraft, gliders, and yes, helicopters. We can see 2 different helicopters in the video, a Bell 407 and a Cabra G2, which I have to say I've been trying to get Microsoft to consider as the training or one of the trainers in the sim. It looks like it has paid up. More on this later in this video as we come back to this matter. In case you missed it, X-Trident is working on an AW109SP for X-Plane, and the team has shown a screenshot of the work-in-progress cockpit where we could see a pop-up FS display. Well, now X-Trident went a step further and they have now sent me a short video showing a couple of those displays in action. In one of them you can see a terrain map, and on the other one you can see the usual artificial horizon /speed /altitude paraphernalia, but you can also see the skyway which is connected to the autopilot. All this is a result of very extensive custom coding by X-Trident. The video doesn't show know a whole lot going on, but I find it very interesting. You can check it out on this video or at the top of the article where we covered. Just follow the link in the video description. Alright, coming back to Microsoft Flight Simulator, I have had a very nice chat with Jorg Neumann, head of Microsoft Flight Simulator, a few days ago. Microsoft will be releasing the 40th anniversary edition of the sim in November, and with that, it will finally support helicopters. I have had a chance to sit down with Jorg and ask him a bit more about what helicopters fans can expect now and in the future as well. You can check out the full interview on our website or by clicking on the link that's going to appear on the top right corner of this video right now. I hope you enjoy it. Our week ended with our friend and fellow rider Joe Hudson's video for Pro Flight Trainer that shows you how he sets up the Puma X for use with the Apache 4 DCS. In my opinion, setups and assignments are something a bit personal. I have my own needs and quirks, and I'm sure you do as well, but our friend Joe Hudson, real-world Apache instructor pilot, has come to your rescue if you have been struggling about this and released a video showing how he sets things up for the sim. You can watch the video on our website, or you can always head out to the Pro Flight Trainer official YouTube channel. You can also watch my interview with Jorg Neumann about the Microsoft Flight Simulation 4th anniversary, and if you're still on the fence regarding going with VR or a head tracking device, here's what I have to say about it. I'll see you in one of those videos right away or next week for another weekly flyby. Until then, take care and fly safe.